Hello, LEGO fans, and welcome into a brand new episode of Brick Hour Time Capsule. Yes, Time Capsule got a refresh also, along with the flagship show. I am JJ, otherwise known as Lankster Builds on Instagram.
I am Cameron, otherwise known as Cameron Studios.
I'm Scott, also known as the fanboy Rogue Lannister, specifically for this episode.
Correct. And joining us today is everyone's favorite castle fan. Please welcome back to the show, Mr. Brad's Archives.
How you guys doing today? Thank you so much for having me on again.
This is going to be fun.
We are very excited to have you back because first of the year, it's January. We're getting into year 2 of Time Capsule, and it was only right for us to do a castle theme because we did not. Oh, we did do one last year because we did Next Nights with Bricklicker. But besides that,
doesn't count. That doesn't count. I'll fight this battle right now.
Just a little bit.
Cyberpunk castle. Okay.
Exactly.
Sci-fi castle. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Next Nights is a great theme, but it's not a good castle theme, and I'll end it at that.
I'll give you that. That's fair. But we're here to talk about Kingdoms from. It was 2013,
2010. So
2010,
2010 to 2012.
Yes, I always forget about it. Wasn't 13. I don't know why I think of that. But like Time Capsule, for those who are finding us for the first time and don't know what this is, Time Capsule is a monthly series where we go back and take a look at a now retired LEGO theme. Sometimes it is good, sometimes it is not very good. And we look at the lasting legacy of the theme. What was it about? What were all of these sets? We take a look at all the sets in Brick Set one by one, look at different features, what made the sets unique, what made the minifigures unique. And then we talk about the lasting legacy. How is the theme remembered? Why was it canceled? If we know why, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. And Brad, seeing as though you are our expert for this week, would you like to take it away on Kingdoms?
Yeah. Do you want to pull up the PowerPoint or
let's talk about it first. Then we'll go to the PowerPoint afterwards.
So Kingdoms is a very interesting theme because right before it was Fantasy Era, which came out in 2007, went to 2009, and then that retired and we got Kingdoms. And after Kingdoms ended, we got 2013 Castle, which was basically Kingdoms but worse. Is the way to put it. It's just what it comes down to.
That's a great way to put it.
And then before Fantasy Era, we had Vikings, we had Knights Kingdom 2, Knights Kingdom 1. And the reason I bring this up is because Kingdoms is what happened when LEGO did all the crazy stuff. They went heavy fantasy and they were like, we're going to go back to our basics. We're going to go back to just knights fighting each other. And that's what Kingdoms is. It's two different kingdoms fighting each other. And that's it. It's very reminiscent of classic LEGO Castle. It's very reminiscent of, the Black Falcons versus Lion Knights, Black Knights versus Lion Knights. It's just very basic and not in a bad way. I honestly think that Kingdoms is one of the best castle themes. I'm very biased though, because I have a long love for this theme because my first LEGO Castle set was from Kingdoms. I have this was like prime time of my childhood. And I love this theme a ton, but I also
Top five.
I'm not saying it's the
world-renowned top 5.
I'm not saying
always put it that way,
but it's great. And when we look at the minifigures are some of the best LEGO Castle minifigures LEGO's ever put out. The colors of the factions. I'm also a big dark green fan, and one of the factions is dark green. But it works so well that it's hard not to love this theme for me. And then there's also just some really fun and unique elements to the theme. And also, we got some great civilian sets from this theme. We also got the first, most expanded upon royal court in a theme. There is no theme that has a royal court like Kingdoms. So I think there's a lot that's great that's going for it. And it just really had an impact. I mean, this was, so again, 2010. So we just had 15 years of Kingdoms. So.
I would say I remember this theme when I was younger. It came out kind of oh, look, another castle theme. And it was, this was back when we were used to getting regular castle themes. Knights Kingdom 1 and 2 had kind of come and gone. They had run their course.
Yeah.
And this one I got confused at first because it was just Kingdoms.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, is this a sequel to Knights Kingdom 2? And it very much was not. Really great looking minifigures. I used to have one of the sets from this. I recently sold it. But the main castle from this, and we'll get into it later, but the big castle you got from this was one of the best castles we have literally ever gotten in terms of it's up. I love it. It's up there. It's not like Lion Knight, but it's up there.
It's great, but the issue with this castle is that it's a copycat of other castle designs we got.
Correct.
Which is why, and I will talk about that more in a second.
For me, it was it was actually the line that taught me how to use BrickLink.
Oh,
I came back from my dark era with Lord of the Rings Fellowship. So when the Lord of the Rings Fellowship came out, I was like, oh, I must have these. And then I'm like, all right, if I'm getting in, I'm getting all the way in. Let's go look at Castle. And then someone's like, oh, have you heard of BrickLink? And I'm like, what? And I learned about BrickLink, and my life has been a absolute mess ever since. But the other thing I remember specifically from this one is this memory just sticks in my brain. I don't know why. Back in the day at my local Walmart, one of the sets that we're going to view tonight, they had 40 of them for $1.20.
what?
And I didn't buy any of them.
Oh,
Do you know the craziest thing? My biggest regret also comes from Kingdoms. Like my biggest regret purchase buying.
Yeah.
Because I had a moment, and I still regret it to this day. I had a fan reach out to me and try to sell me a Kingdoms display case. And I did not go through. And it was like, he gave me a pretty good price on it.
Yeah.
And at the time, the the new Lionites Castle had just come out. And I was like, I just had dropped like a ton of money buying it. And I was like, I can't do that. And to this day, I regret it to my soul. So I get it. I genuinely get it.
You will know my pain when this image pops up on your screen and I just start
if I know what set
cringing.
it is.
Oh, I can't wait to see what set this is.
Because quite literally in the clearance aisle was an entire shelf of this set. Front to back, stacked on top of one another. $1.50.
Guys, I would have just went down not even to like resell, but just
and you know what's sad is like a couple months later, I was back in the area and I was like, I wonder, and I went there and it was all gone, and I almost started crying because I'm like, now I'm into Lego. Now I wanted all those things, man. And they were gone. But yeah,
I'm really curious to see what this set is. I mean, I don't know much about this theme honestly, just because like I never dove into Kingdoms. Like I was like in my gray period of Lego, so like I was like getting like a Star Wars set here and there, and then I really got back into it. Marvel came out, so like I kind of just missed this era of Lego. So like I'm not as familiar with it. So I'm excited to see what all the hype is around it, see all these cool minifigures, see all these classic sets. So I'm excited for this one.
Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into Kingdoms.
Yeah. So as I said, I absolutely love this theme. And if you look at this theme compared to Fantasy Era, they definitely did take some inspiration from Fantasy Era when they were doing like some of the builds. But overall, there's a lot of fun. Like the builds are kind of simplistic, but there is a lot of fun to this theme, in my opinion.
Yes.
So, sorry, I gotta get my arrows set. There we go. So the first set is Wizard, which was one of the $4 impulse buy sets. I mean, this one alone goes for like 25 now. It's crazy.
Which is psycho to me. Like,
amazing.
That's wild.
Which also he has printed legs, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember that there's two versions of this guy, one from the chess set, one this. Pretty sure this one also came with the printed legs, but I guess they're not.
If
I remember right, no, this one had printed. There were two variants of it.
Yeah,
but I can't, for the life of me, I can't remember which one it was because I thought that I could have swore it came in the poly bag, but this picture doesn't show it.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think it just didn't have it on there.
Not only that, but the wizard hat had a print on it. If I'm not mistaken,
for sure. Like I'm looking at the set on BrickLink, and it doesn't match this image at all. So like you're right, it does have printing on legs, and it does have printing on the hat.
I wonder
and
if
the little buckle. The buckle on the hat is gold too. With the
literally
little bit
one
of black.
picture later in Brick said it has it. I should have grabbed that one. All right, it's all good.
That's all right.
But yeah, I mean, you can't find this thing cheap at all.
No. And yeah, I mean, it was just so kind of the interesting about this was that this was like there was two wizards in the entire line. One came in this set, and I'll talk about both of them because it matters later on. But yeah, I mean, it's really like this was the dragon wizard we got for the theme. The next set is Jester, which I actually have that one sealed with me. So you can see this is what we're talking about. It's just a very small little impulse buy set. Probably would have been up near the cash which I miss this era of sets. We need more sets like this.
Yes, agreed. 100% agreed.
Totally.
So this was like $4, and now new is like 12. So it's actually not as bad. I think the other one was definitely harder to find.
It's probably that wizard. It's probably what's drawing it up there.
Yes. What I love about this set is that you get that little like jester thing that like this could easily go with your medieval village, whatever. Like it's just a perfect little thing to add in, and it's nothing crazy. And that's
is something
they
they'd throw in nowadays as a side build in a bigger set to just piece farm and make it
Or
and increase the price of the set by like $10.
Yeah.
Or it would be a gift with purchase.
Yeah.
True.
I don't even think a gift with purchase these days.
It's not enough for gift with purchase.
Oh no, you would take the figure and he would be part of something else that would be part of the gift with purchase.
Sure. This would be like a poly bag now.
Yeah,
like,
this is a poly bag.
I mean, which it's funny because like we did also get poly bags in there, but I just love the little wooden, like if they're trying to move away from plastic, this is the way to go, guys. That's all I'm saying. All right, yeah. So I mean, really not much to these early ones. The next set, this is
God, I love this thing.
Knights Showdown. Now, this was actually my first castle set, so I have a deep love for this. But this is exactly what you want out of a castle set. You get a good guy, you get a bad guy.
Yeah. Simple, small, clean, easy build, easily army build material. You know, if you're into that type of thing. But yeah, you're right. It is like the classic early 2000s set for Lego when it was trying to introduce new stuff. And yeah, I agree with you. This is a great set.
What I really appreciate about this set, like with this theme already, like there's differential between the two sides. Or like you got the different style helmets, you got the different colors. So like you can definitely tell which side is which. And like you got like the rugged dark green side, and then you got like the shiny, royalistic looking red side.
Yeah. So the Dragon Kingdom used very dark. So it was pearl dark gray for all their armor and weapons. And then dark green was like an accent color for a lot of it. And then it was silver. And
really pops.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're going to see that here even more in a second. But I don't know how fast you guys want me to going through these sets.
You're fine.
We're just discussing this. Like when we'll see a set that we want to talk about more. Perfect. This just looks great imagery. Like this theme is showing more. Like we haven't seen much box art yet, but I'm sure the box art was just fantastic with all these little sets.
I did put a box art image in for the castle because I did want to talk about the box art, how much I loved it. But yeah, they had like posters online, and I just wanted to grab them because they looked so good. This one was, this is Prison Carriage Rescue, which very basic premise. There's a knight rescuing a guy in the back of the carriage. But honestly, again, a fun set. You know, this one went for 10. The last one went for 7. Again, like everything you would want. And also pearl dark gray horse helmet armor in this cheap of a set, which is great.
Sick. I also love like the Crusader style helmet they give us in this.
Yes.
Thing.
That was
pretty sure it's the first time.
Yes.
Yeah. That is my all-time favorite design for like a knight helmet is that one. It looks so good.
This was actually the first set that I bought on BrickLink.
Really?
This one right here. This was the first set I bought on BrickLink.
Wow. New or used?
It was new.
Okay.
I paid a
lot cheaper.
It was a lot. Oh God, it was $15 shipped.
Jeez.
Oh, this brings back good memories.
Fun set though. I mean, the figure has a
hard
hard time.
Highlights on the Dragon Knights look so good too,
dude.
Like
and
gold, black, dark pearl gray, dark green. The color combo there is. I think these ones look better than the Lion Knights here. To be honest with you,
really,
that's why they're my favorite faction. I
prefer the color schemes. They're more interesting looking.
I do love the man-at-arms on the right, the red with the bandolier across. I always loved that torso. I thought that was so cool.
That's what Kingdoms did really well. Is like if we already look at these first two sets, look at the different, like the already numerous designs the figures had. Each one had a chainmail looking torso. Each one had a knight look, and then each one had that just like the classic checkered look with the symbol on it.
Yeah.
And like,
oh, good.
You're not getting the cheap feel like you're getting from some sets today where they're reusing the same torso, calling you out, Arkham, that they're using the same torso to save. It's true. It's true.
Hey.
Using the same torso over and over and over in the same set or the same theme. They could have easily gotten away with it within this theme. But by the fact that we're seeing different torsos within every set, you could army build and it not get repetitive, where you had to customize it yourself. You could just buy a bunch and then you're set.
But even more to the point, if you're going to army build, it's giving you variety.
Exactly.
So like you could have different divisions or different specialties. Like in here you've got a Crusader Knight and you've got a Man at Arms. And in the previous one, he could have been anything. He could have been anything along that way. So yeah, the variety is what drives this and what makes it a really great theme, a really great run of sets.
I will say you are going to start seeing reuse of torsos later on, but like the fact that there was 3 varieties. I mean, classic Castle factions had 1 look, and that was usually about it. So this, I mean, I technically more than that, but like
they would change the arm color, but they would keep the torso.
Yeah,
kind of thing. Yeah.
So yeah, again, just seeing how that guy can't really fit well in the back there, but also like. But you know,
it's fine.
Not,
it's a play set. Like it's got a fun gimmick and it works.
It does. Also, extra torch and spear. I always love. I think this team did a really good job. Like even in this set, real quick, like you get an extra sword and a shield on the thing. Like this team did a really good job of giving you some extra weapons. This is Outpost Attack, which was about $20. This is where you can kind of see the builds were like a little more minimalistic. Like it's pretty empty in the back there, but at the same time, there's a little breakout wall that the catapult could technically hit to knock down in that top layer there. It's a good little outpost. Like it's exactly what you want. A nice catapult.
It's army building too. Like you can build a bunch of outposts to make a little village of it. You get plenty of characters.
Or tear them apart to build a bigger castle out of them. Like
that too. Like, you can it's an army building for a castle.
And I'll say I miss those axes.
Yeah,
I miss the old school axes. I really do. I love those axes. I don't like the new ones with the clip on. I think it's sure it looks kind of cool and it stands out, but those old axes, man.
There was something definitely to them.
Yep.
The fact that this set is 5 times its price new on BrickLink now, and it just goes to show like what this theme, how popular it still is to this day. The fact that it's so expensive, because the past time capsules we've done, we've seen sets double in price, maybe 3 times, if that. This one, it's been consistently 5 times the amount of the price.
There's a reason for that. And if you look at many castle themes, it's the reason is because people want those minifigures. Because Castle 1 is blowing up right now. Maybe Lego take notice of that. But so the theme is blowing up. But also like, so Kingdoms is kind of the era of like, you know, people around my age who are now having money. And they're like, I remember Kingdoms. So they're starting to buy up those sets. And on top of that, those Dragon Knights are crazy popular because of their color scheme. And so many people are trying to army build them, and it's just shooting up the price of this week. Like
they also just hold up design wise. Like
they do.
You could like the Lion Knights look good, but they do look a little dated. Like to me, like they just look a little too basic. But the Dragon Knight ones, they look like you could just plop them into a set now and it's fine. Like they look like modern. I also love this catapult design too, with the giant specialized piece. Looks so good.
So this is the main base, Prison Tower Rescue, which is just such a fun. Like it's the color scheme is so great. They kind of had like a bat. This is like the main base of the Dragon Knights. There was a little prison cell in the top. There was you could turn the wheel and they would bring up and down the portcullis, and they had the specialized portcullis piece for both the castles in this theme, which just looks so good. Yeah, overall, and then also this is the set you get the Lion Knight Princess, which is we're going to talk about that in a bit because that's really important. Also on the top there's the boiling oil that you could pour down on bad guys. So there was a lot of fun to it. Again, pretty empty in the back, pretty empty overall. Also, that dragon piece, if you look right above the gate.
Yeah, that green one.
So cool. So it was Norbert was the first time it was used, and I'm pretty sure that was in like olive green, and then they used dark green here for this.
Yep.
So overall, just love this. Also, the Lion Kingdom horse barding. The bardings in this theme look fantastic, and no exception.
Yeah, they do. The only thing I don't like about this, I get it's like an interesting, like it's a really cool looking fortress.
Yeah,
I do kind of wish we had gotten a Dragon Knight castle.
100%. I think that's my biggest issue with this.
The one thing it's missing that.
Yes,
this was a very fun set to build, but yeah, the back kind of kills it because there's not much back there. I mean, it's a great front piece and it looks like a cool piece that you can add on to something else. But yeah, if you just have this by yourself, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's very dollhouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I will
definitely.
say this was a theme throughout Fantasy Era and 2013 Castle, where the good guys got your big castle, and then like for the Fantasy Era is this big skull tower, and that was like basically the size of this set. And 2013 Castle was even worse about it. So
yeah, it was. I love
Again,
the box art for this just looks so good too.
For the record, this isn't
landscape
box
behind
art. This is online wallpapers.
Well, even still, like
the detail that they put into it, we don't.
Yeah.
Your JJ's right. Like we don't get stuff like this anymore, where they kind of promote it by doing extra stuff that just makes it look that much better. Because like I would want to buy this because there's a story behind it.
Yeah.
That
interesting fact.
So
look at the background trees there for a second. So this is the Dragon Kingdom, right?
Right.
And then look at something like this. That's supposed to be like the Lion Kingdom. There is this difference between the Lion Kingdom and Dragon Kingdom on box arts, where like the Dragon King, like Lion Kingdom kind of looked more flush and laid out. And then you'd see the Dragon Kingdom be kind of like dead and just like, the story that when I posted a video, my tavern talk about this, a lot of people was like, I wonder if like their land is sort of dying. So they're pushing into Lion Kingdom to get better, land. And that's kind of why this war is happening. Just a fun little theory that people have.
It works.
Yeah. So then there's Lion Castle, which is a great set. It does have we can pull the different castle parts and kind of make a giant wall out of it.
Ooh.
I will say, so Fantasy Era had a very similar style of just like a wall around, and then you had move the different sections around. Same thing, like, and Lion Knight's Castle, the original Lion Knight's Castle from like 1984 was very similar. So it is similar to that. And that's why this set is great. But I do kind of have this issue of like, they could have tried something more unique, like we got with, even the newest Lion Knight's Castle from the 90th anniversary castle. But it is still, it's a great play set, I will say.
I absolutely love this thing. This is the one I had.
Oh, now I remember helping you find all the pieces for this one.
I came into possession this past fall of a bulk lot, and I opened it up, just got the whole lot for free, and pretty much sitting on top of this thing was the remnants of the Rogue Shadow from Star Wars and the remnants of this castle, and I about died. The Rogue Shadow is sitting right over there because I ain't parting with that.
Damn.
But for me, like I see this castle, and Scott, you were the one kind of sitting there when you guys came over, helped me piece it together. When I tell you, Brad, this thing was in immaculate condition.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It really was.
It
right out of
was
the
almost
bag.
as if the kid poured the box into the tub and was done with it. Like
that's
like the barding was in perfect shape. The Chrome King helmet was not scuffed at all. It was so. And first of all, that King minifigure is sick.
It is.
And the crazy thing is, this is the only set to come with this version of the King minifigure. He has a unique torso, which we'll see later on.
Yep.
But they switched the torso out for the next waves.
I also love the Dragon Knight Crusader Knight. That is probably my favorite castle mini. I take it back. Vladic's my favorite, but he's probably like my second favorite castle figure ever. He just looked that cool.
The King alone is going for over $50 right now.
Yeah.
Yep. And I remember being told years later that I had robbed somebody blind because I came across a bag of that dark pearl gray Dragon Knight armor with the printing on it. Like I have a literal sandwich bag of just that armor.
Wow.
Just like
How much did you get away with it?
I think I paid like $5 for the bag.
I will say there's two different versions of this armor, and one of those armor pieces is like $50. So
I can't remember which one it was.
It's not like 50. I'll show you in a second because it's like in a few slides here. It's not $50, but the minifigure it comes with is worth $100 on its own.
I mean, the Dragon Knight that JJ was mentioning, it's going for like $43 on BrickLink.
Yeah,
I do kind of regret selling him because he was that cool, but it was either flip the whole set and buy the T-Rex skeleton or don't do that. And I wanted the T-Rex skeleton way more. But yeah,
so
box art's so
box
good.
art.
God, that's
I
nice.
love the box art because
wow,
there is the like stone on it with the banner. And I'll tell you guys, I did a video where I went to Legoland, New York, and I toured the castle room there. They have the castle rooms in the style of the box art from Kingdoms.
No.
Watch that section of the video because it is the most beautiful thing. And I genuinely wish I could just make my room look exactly like it. Like the colors and everything, it looks so good. But like they did it for some of the Legolands and it's immaculate.
And I don't get how those Legolands still have these castle themed areas and there's no castle stuff on shelves at all. I don't get it.
It's so bad. So for Legoland New York, the hotel, all the rooms are Kingdoms themed, which like it's the carpet, it's the wall, like so each floor has different like themes. So it's like Pirates, Castle, Ninjago, and I can't remember that. I think those are maybe it. Our Friends, I think was the other one. And then like the castle ride they have is 2013 castle. So it's very interesting.
It's weird how they do that.
See,
looking at not Lego doing it, it's Merlin Entertainment. Well, no, they just bought Merlin Entertainment.
Yes, finally they did that takeover.
Like this box art, it makes it look so expensive, which like this is $100 and like you get a lot here for $100 compared to sets today. You don't get nearly as much. And then with the box art, like I get the black boxes are supposed to like make it seem more adult, seem more aesthetically pleasing or something. There's so much taken away by not having the box art.
When you look at a wall and you look at the icon section at a Lego store now, and it's just all black box art, it kills me inside.
Like one of the ones that hurt me the most with the black box art was when the new Slave 1 came out last year. And it was just black box art. And I thought back to, man, does everybody remember the box art with the Cloud City backdrop for the original one?
Yeah.
And it's probably the most beautiful Lego box of all time. Actually, I take it back. The Millennium Falcon one from the UCS one, the second one, has like the same design. It looks outstanding. And I'm just like, we don't get that anymore. This is so... To Cam's point, this makes the set look more expensive.
Yeah,
it does.
It makes you feel like you're really getting your money's worth here.
It adds a story to it.
The thing's huge, so
this just makes me miss Castle so much.
I know. I feel you there, Scott.
Because I mean, really, this is like we're a couple. I'm not going to say when we record this, but we're a couple days away from new sets coming out, and I don't have any genuine like I must have. If this stuff was there, I'd beat Gina to the door.
I would be at every Target shoving these sets into my car or Lego stores, whatever store I needed to. And if I had to pull a knife out on someone, I would.
Just pull out a Lego axe, you're fine.
Yeah. Sorry. I mean,
does Brad Archives got to choke someone to get his Lego? Come on.
Look, all I'm saying, if they put Lego Castle back on the shelf, you better know that I'm going to do whatever it takes.
If they did that.
I don't know why they don't, because like just seeing like these sets, new and used, be so expensive. Why Lego doesn't jump on this opportunity? It's not like they don't get that information by owning Bricklink. They can see what all these sets are selling for new and used. They put their own out; it will sell.
We got to keep moving because I know he's got more. Otherwise, this is just going to turn into I Miss Castle, and I'm just
correct.
All right. So then we had a couple of small poly bags. So this one I think was like a European. It's very hard to find this one on the internet.
It is.
I've seen this one before.
So it's called Attack Wagon, and literally the easiest way to get it is parting it together. Because like on Bricklink, I don't think there's any selling it right now.
No,
seriously,
which is crazy because it's like goes for $36 used. Sorry, $30 used, 36 new.
So, wow.
I'm fairly certain this was a European.
Yes.
This was a European exclusive.
Yeah, on Bricklink it says in certain stores, this set was given away with a free spend of £20 or more on any Kingdom set.
Yeah.
Which is, I remember seeing this one in magazines though, which was the weird part. So
I wonder if it was a Brickmaster exclusive.
It may have been, honestly.
Maybe.
There's also this one, which again, this one's a lot of fun because it just goes perfectly with any castle world. I really like looking at castle sets now and be like, how does this expand the world? What does this do to like actually add to this world? And I think Kingdom's had a lot of that. Yeah, it's called Target Practice. Now this one, I've found them at Lego conventions. I've gotten one. I have one sealed actually. It goes for about $15 new, about 11 used. So, it's still a pretty good little poly bag, and I gotta love it. So show these.
Wow.
Hold up. Can you give me the big screen for a second?
I can, yes. Let me go big screen on this.
No. To me. Give me the big screen.
Oh.
I want to show something And this is a very rare
Whoa.
item to get.
Oh.
I'm botching this so hard.
Hey, we're learning how to use Streamlabs.
So if you go back to that other one, you just did.
This one?
Oh no, where it was all the people on the side and then you.
Yep.
You can grab me and pull me over there. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
Okay, now I got it.
reactions. So these were the Kingdoms Battle Pack, and this is what they looked like.
Oh, come on.
It's
So
a post
cool.
shield. That's so cool.
It's so cool.
I don't
remember
get battle
this
packs
now.
like this.
So for the
Oh.
record, these go for about this sealed $150.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And hold up, we're not done yet.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
my
There's
god.
a Dragon Faction one too. Yeah.
Yeah, about
yeah,
seven.
So
million
I'm
of
trying to
those,
show
my God.
this. Do you guys see that mace?
Yeah.
is it white?
Yeah.
So that's not what it's mine. Something's weird with my variant because that's a white-ish mace.
Yes, it is.
It
It looks
like a
glow-in-the-dark
And
mace.
it's not supposed to be that way in the set. So
Oh wow.
That's
but-
insane.
both of these sealed. Yeah, it's about. I'm holding about $300 in my hand right now.
That's insane.
Holy
Cam,
crap.
any kind of value you had on your Marvel stuff, I'm telling you right now, Old Castle will laugh and say, "Hold my beer,"
Yep.
Yes. So-
Ah.
especially sealed.
Now, okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
According to Brick Set, these are going for about like $90 used. But like when you go to a Lego convention, you can't find like in that
Oh, no.
condition.
No,
No.
You can't
Well,
find them
because
cheap
at
at all.
conventions you're buying the convenience too, like not worrying about
Yeah.
shipping. The
they
fact
had
that
one
it's
of these
right
at,
there.
They had one of these at Brick Fair for Brick Fair, Virginia for 160.
But say, yeah, we saw that there, Scott. I was like, how is that much money? But now
Yeah,
it makes
And then
sense.
I just kept right on walking. It's like,
Dude, look at the torso armor for that Dragon
Yup.
Knight. Oh,
Wow.
So that's the torso. So that's one of the torso variations. But again, just immaculate figures. I think both of these just show you how good these figures just look.
See,
and you
Oh,
can tell
God.
whoever designed this, somebody loved it.
Yeah.
Somebody
The
was
battle pack,
genuinely
fact-
enjoying this.
the fact that this battle pack, they're both $15 each. That's $3 a fig. Can you even imagine battle packs going for that now?
no.
It's
No,
so
because I would buy them all.
frustrating. Like this is
If they were
amazing.
that
This is
much,
army
it-
building at its finest.
I
If
think
this
the-
was a Star Wars set, it would have one minifigure in it.
Yes.
and the sad thing though is I'm pretty sure these were like Lego store exclusives
They were.
because
Oh.
which really
They were.
sucks because if they come in like a box, not it would have been sold on shelves. But that's the thing that sucks
They've been
about
gone
these.
in seconds.
Yes. Oh yeah, but like again, just the decorate. Like I want to hang this on my wall because it just looks so cool like that. So
It does.
sorry, I had to flex the battle packs for a second.
No, well deserved.
You flex that. You flex that.
Absolutely.
I remember those old fire pieces that still had the little prongs that stuck
Yeah.
off the end of them.
Yes.
Yep.
God.
All right, so this is one of my favorite castle sets of. Oh no,
Black-
no! It was this one.
Scott. You saw
It was
this for
$1.50. You didn't
$1.50
buy any of them. What is
Guys,
wrong with you?
guys,
40
you
of
know
them for
crazy
$1.
thing
No, no.
is, this set goes for $60 new now.
Scott
It
being
was a
millionaire.
$10 set back in the day.
But look at all the weapons you get for
Okay.
it.
And that's the crazy thing. Those weapons came from another Lego theme called Heroica.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
I remember
Yeah.
those weapens being in a Lord of the Rings set. The one with the cave troll.
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Also that one.
God,
So
Heroica,
they
what a
came in their
throwback
own
that ended up
individual
being.
plastic bags. So whenever they showed up in a set, they threw all of them in there.
This,
But this set, in my opinion, it is
Oh.
one of the top 5 best castle sets under $50. Like,
Agreed.
It was
Um,
only on shelves for 7 months. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
so
it was-
this
was
we're
going
into the
after
second
Christmas.
year now. So
Yeah.
that was the first Kingdoms was the first year. I think this was the 2011.
Yeah.
This is
or-
2011. Yep. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is the stuff that, as Lord of the Rings was debuting, this was going out on clearance, and I just kept walking by.
40 of them, Scott? $1.50 a piece.
I wasn't building then.
Oh my god.
should
But
have been.
literally, I have my what was it, 2011. She's 9. I have my 9-year-old. We're going to look at the Barbies in the clearance aisle, and I'm like, oh wow, cool Lego. And my wife's like, yeah, don't you have some Lego in the basement? I said, yeah, but I haven't really played with it in a long time. And I kept making up excuses, and we come back a couple weeks later, and instead of being $7, they'd be $5. We come back a couple weeks later, instead of $5, they'd be $3. And then we finally came back, they were $1.50, and even my wife was like, those might be worth money one day. And I'm like, nah.
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 Oh my
God.
Wait, hold up.
Brutal.
Hold up. I gotta rub some salt in the wound real quick.
Oh, please do.
Oh, no, how many?
No,
How
it's
many-
not.
Get Elmo. Get
You
Elmo.
kind of deserve it, Scott.
No, I don't.
Hold up,
Get
hold
Elmo.
up, hold up. So let's see. They go for about $60. You said there was about 40 of them.
Yeah.
That's $2,400 right there. That hurts. But okay, keep me going. I know
Wow.
otherwise it's gonna make this crazy long. I just love the set. I love the blacksmith is unique to this set. He's a great minifigure. Also
Yeah,
brings
it's
back
cool.
the peasant
I
hood.
love the hood on him.
Yes,
Bring
which was classic castle hood right there. So I love that they brought it back to
beating
the set.
myself repeatedly for not buying this.
Also, the Dragon Knight again, and then the wheel you can spin it and it moves the hammer up and down.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
Oh,
overall,
that's
it's
cool.
just it's a fun set. Also, you get the like armor piece, the Pearl Dark Ray armor, that chicken. Like overall, peasant sets in Castle, they don't do a lot of them, and they don't make them
No.
cheap usually.
Mm-mm.
So the
No,
fact
they're
that this
usually
was a $10
ridiculously
set,
expensive.
yep. So one of, in my opinion, just the greatest Castle sets ever.
Can we just all bow our heads for Scott for a moment of silence and the loss that he is feeling right now?
Oh,
Absolutely.
all right, we're gonna change images.
Thank you.
Okay, you want to know what's even worse? Okay, we're gonna talk about the set.
love that
Escape
horse.
It gets
from Dragon's
worse?
Prison. This set going for $20, and now, guess how much it goes for, Cam?
I'm looking at it, so I can't guess.
No.
My mind is blown.
JJ, how much do you think?
$250.
230. Close.
Oh my
You know
god!
why?
God.
You know why?
I thought I took a long shot on it.
I'll
I
I'll
talked
give you
about-
one hint.
The horse.
It's got to be the horse.
It's a mixture of the horse and knight. So the knight has a
Yeah.
specialized armor, Pearl Dark Ray visor, and chest plate that only has one dragon compared to the two,
Yeah.
Oh.
and then the horse. So together, that horse and rider can go between 100, 150.
Yeah, I'm
The set
looking
itself
at
is so boring.
BrickLink.
Like, there's nothing interesting. I mean, I love this set because it's that Dragon Kingdom. You know, it's a cool
Mhm.
little
Yeah,
prison.
it's cool.
It's a great little gatehouse. But overall, this set isn't anything interesting except for that.
that Dragon Knight is going for 117 on BrickLink by himself. Are you kidding me? Scott,
Cam,
thank
You
God,
thought your
this,
mark-
thank
you thought
God
your
this
Iron
was
Man
not the
figures
set.
were expensive. Look at
Cam.
this.
Welcome
Scott,
to Castle.
thank God this
Yeah.
was not the set that you passed on. Could you
Welcome
back.
imagine?
Welcome to
That-
Castle, buddy.
That barding is one, in my opinion, one of the best looking castle bardings they've done.
Yeah,
Just
it was
that dark
great.
green with the art, just so good. But this is
To
an
be honest,
amazing, amazing set.
before last year, before the Knights, the
Yeah.
Lion Knights Castle, these were like the creme de la creme of bardings.
Yes.
Wow.
This was like one of the high points of Lego Castle as far as horses.
Yeah, because
Just-
there's 3 new bardings in this entire line.
Yeah.
Actually, 4. No, there's 4 because we're going to
There's
talk about the
4.
other one later.
Because the jousting thing, yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
This is King's Carriage Ambush, which in my opinion, another great castle set. It's exactly what you want. You want a carriage, you want an ambush. There's a story here. Overall, great. And those horses are exclusive to the set.
Yeah, I love the printing on the horses. Looks so sick.
Wait, the horses got printing on them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Wow.
They have
And
like halter printing on them.
once again, it's going on my list of regrets.
Well, what's the story behind this one, Scott?
There
You just
were
didn't buy
there
it,
were
it was
there were
out.
only 2 of them, but they were $20.
I mean,
Oh.
that so they originally went for 40 and now go for 115.
Yeah.
So
But
Like the horses.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I still remember, and I didn't buy it because I honestly didn't want the damn horses, and now years later I'm like, I really want those horses.
No, I
The
The
want
horses
king-
are going for about 12, actually.
so that's not bad.
That's not bad.
terrible.
So that king is pretty cool. So we saw a different version of the king, and I'll show you the torso that he has underneath the armor. But then they switched it to new leg and armor print, like torso printing,
Mhm.
which they gave him much more like royal look. So he has like battle look, and then he has more royal look, which was really cool. And there's a little play feature where you actually knock down the hammer to knock in front of it. I meant to grab the 2 commercials and so we could watch them, but then
Oh, this one's so good.
Ooh,
one of the
wow.
another amazing castle set.
Wait,
Milk
is this one with the
Trade.
famous goat?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's why it's
2 of
supposed
them.
to about 300.
And why they
Wow.
affectionately refer to the set as the goat.
Yes.
Yeah. It's got the speckled gray horse is also pretty sick too.
The
Yep.
speckled gray horse,
Yeah.
the spotted pig, the 2 different colors of chicken, the 2
Yep.
goats. Not only that, but this I think has the most villagers or civilians or whatever you want to
No.
call them.
No,
Uh,
one of-
Medieval Village does.
Yeah. Medieval Town Square and Medieval Village both have more peasants, but this is
Medieval
like
Town Square came out after this, didn't it?
yes. Oh, up until this point, this was like the second most in a set. Which all three of these peasants exclusive.
Yep.
Like
wow.
Also, funny thing about this set, my version of it, the pig is a misprint because only half of it is printed.
Oh,
yeah,
That
which
pig
I
probably
didn't
worth
realize
double the
until
set.
like I was doing a video on the set and I was like, wait, this is wrong. But no, the set actually swing. I think I have a picture of it. I try to make sure I grab stuff. Yeah, so it swings
That's dope.
open. So there's an upstairs and like a
Oh.
downstairs there, and you can turn a set around. So on one side you can put the animals, like the little gate, and then the other side there's big barn doors. So whichever way you want to display it, or if you wanted to display it this way, you could. Just overall a great set. And then also if you turned the little chicken on the top, it moved this crane up and down, which was really cool.
come on.
That was a great play feature.
And
This
overall,
set
and like
cost me out of BrickLink. This
it's
set
so
right here.
it's such a great looking set for $70. Like you feel like you're getting your money's worth with
Yeah.
this because like it looks like it's got a great interior. It's so you
Ton of
get
animals.
substance within the $70.
Mm-hmm.
and I always like to point this out. Whenever Lego does something very, very unique, because this is very unique, because we never really got a farm set before this. And the fact that they haven't done a medieval farm since then or before this was crazy to me.
Shocking to me.
So
Wow.
just a great set, in my opinion. Then the epitome of great sets,
The big boy.
Kingdom's Joust, which is such a beautiful set. Comes with some of the best minifigures. So I think I got. Yep. So there's the back of it.
Oh, God, that looks the queen.
And you can technically connect it up to you can technically connect this up to the castle. Like the sections that it's not perfect, but the modular sections will connect if you wanted to.
I remember seeing this in like the Lego store magazines.
This was a store exclusive, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think so.
Wow.
It was always in the back cover because it was like the big set they were trying to push every year.
Yeah.
This was the last set too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yes. There's a couple
One
of
of-
small things.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was the last like major one though.
So
Let's stick that thing up.
Wow.
I
God.
couldn't get a better image. So I will say this was technically the second time we got the queen. The first time was in the Advent
Black
calendar.
Falcon?
Yeah, so this is the weird thing. I wanted to show this. So they introduced a third kingdom in the set for the Joust, which like they could have just used the dragon one, and that black horse parting goes for a ton. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
for sure.
It's a lot. But it's like not exactly the Black Falcon symbol, but it's close. It's just called the Falcon Knight. And I really think this is where kingdoms kind of they screwed themselves. But Lego kingdoms could have been like, we're talking about kingdoms. Let's add another kingdom.
You can start adding new kingdoms on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Continue
this would have
the
been
story.
the perfect transition to start giving us sets based off the Falcon faction. Then who knows what else you could do with it.
Mhm.
There's also this like early Lego Castle and Fantasy Era was so good because they kept introducing more kingdoms. They didn't just discontinue. They like, here's the Lion Kingdom, here's the Forcemen, here's the Wolf, and then they just kept adding on.
Yeah.
Whereas Kingdoms could have done that, and instead of doing 2013 Castle, which only lasted a year, they could have just been kept adding on to Kingdoms.
Which is why fingers, heart, toes, eyes, whatever crossed, that this huge new influx of factions may lead to something where we actually get a world.
Yes.
Like build us a world.
Yeah.
Like I know, Brad, you have your own lore. You have built your own world with your own factions.
Yeah.
I have something kind of similar to that. But yeah, just the idea, and you know, I harp on it all the time, but with all the different factions, you could come up with battles and sets for years on end, just putting two factions against each other. And it doesn't even have to be the same factions. You could have like the Black Falcons versus the Wolf Pack, or the Kraken versus, you know, the Horse Knights or whatever, you know, just all these different ideas.
And then you can, because even if you do like, you have your Knight factions, and then, you know, you have your raiding factions like Krakens, and then you have your force dwelling factions like the Force, like there's so many options. But the thing is, I think Kingdoms could have kept, you know, bring this all back to Kingdoms. Kingdoms was really good, but I think that they failed in that aspect. I think if they'd done another faction, it would have been, I mean, look at this figure. And I wanted to point out in this set, so you get a ton of great figures, also another peasant, again, which isn't very unique. And then you get a nobleman and Princess Verda, who's on the right there in the green dress, who's just, in my opinion, one of the best Lego princesses from Lego Castle.
Yes.
Just the color scheme is
Wow.
The
The
queen
color
looks great,
scheme
too.
and the whole that's one of the best looking figures for Castle. Yeah, that's just
So I wanted to show this image. I did a video about all the royalty of Lego Castle, and I love this image because Lego Kingdoms had a full royal court. So on the far left there, there was a nobleman that came with the knights. The prince next to him came in an advent calendar. His torso and legs is what the king actually uses in the first set we saw him in.
Oh.
Then we got a king, we got a queen, we got a princess, and we got a jester throughout this entire line. No other theme we've gotten like kings, princess, but we've never gotten a prince and a nobleman, which makes Kingdom so unique and so just well rounded out.
I also love the fact that Kingdom's got an advent calendar. That was kind of awesome.
That is pretty cool.
We're going to talk about that.
The level of detail.
The chess set.
Chess set was really great. Actually, how I got into army building is I just kept buying up chess sets people were selling online. They kept selling the minifigures, and I got a lot of Dragon Knights because of this chess set.
Nice.
I'll put it that way. And also the base around it, which was not something they ever did. This came in a normal box, except the base was this like kind of weird wall thing, which is always just super cool. So this is the advent calendar, which
I remember this thing with the classic looking blue wizard.
Yes. So there's only 2 advent calendars Lego's ever done for Castle, Fantasy and Kingdoms. And I got to say, this lineup, I just did a video on this, so I'm a little bit passionate about this set. This set is an entire castle world in its own.
Yeah,
and I absolutely love it. Like, if this was the only castle set you got, perfect. Like,
and none of these builds suck either. Like, there's good ones in here.
They're not the best, but you could use them with your castle world easily.
They're fun though.
Yeah.
They're usable.
It's not like this year's Star Wars advent calendar where it's droids and a bunch of workbenches. Like, that was stupid.
Hey,
it was a story. It's Boba Frick's.
I don't care.
Story.
Hey.
I would much rather this one over
Boba Frick and B2 were the only minifigures in that I actually cared about getting my hands on.
Jawa, Christmas sweater.
But
that reminds me, I owe you a Christmas sweater, Jawa.
The cool thing was you got the prince in the set, the first version of the queen where she has black hair instead of brown hair. Some of the like the blacksmith and barmaid were both originally in Medieval Village. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then of course you got like one Dragon Knight, couple Lion Knights. It's great. And then there's the blue wizard here too, which I think yes.
Yep.
What I love is we got the little dragon wizard, and then they gave us, he's basically Magisto in this set, just in an advent calendar. Again, they rounded out the world. They didn't add a lot of fantasy. These were the only fantasy elements, but it still feels like they fit very well.
Yes.
But that was the figure lineup from this set, if you wanted a closer look quickly.
Great minifigures right there. Desirable minifigures too.
Oh, yeah.
And they did so much to expand like you said, they did so much world building here.
And they didn't even have to have lore. It's just in the sets. Because I mean, again, you had the blacksmith, the little you had the medieval village, like the farmland. Like, you had these simple things, which I think they did a really good job on. This was a magazine that I have.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember seeing this.
I miss
that.
this.
Just looks fantastic,
right?
I miss the old days when you used to get the magazines and you could flip through.
Dude, that was the best.
So that's all I got.
Want to buy more.
Dude, little kid me would be like, I have to use the bathroom. I'd be there for like 40 minutes flipping through the picture.
Yep. Oh, same. So I do have 2 other items, which are very rare and related to Lego Kingdoms. But if you guys want me to show you them.
Are you going to flex again?
Very hard. I'll be honest. I'm going to say this. I only know one other person who owns either of these items. There's probably more out there, but no one's told me about them yet.
Oh, let's see these. So now I'm interested. And I have put you on the spot too. So
any Kingdoms person, no, you cannot buy these easily. No, they're not found. You all know about the banners.
Oh,
but
dear.
About the Kingdoms Lego store banners. I got they've been rolled up in my closet.
Wow.
I haven't been able to.
How'd you get that?
Yes, nicely.
He can't say.
My source, I am not selling because I've gotten 3 castle related banners from him, and I would not like to.
Wow,
so sick looking.
So this, for those who don't know, these were Lego store exclusive banners. They didn't sell them; they were like the display.
Wow.
Store displays, yeah.
Store displays. That's what I'm trying to say here. People know about these exist.
Oh no. Oh yeah. I've begged a few times.
So yeah, they were in the stores and they were supposed to be destroyed, but it's a holy grail item for people to look for them.
Wait, they're supposed to be destroyed?
So any
why would
Lego
you destroy
store,
that?
any Lego store display thing that's supposed to be just promoting anything is supposed to be destroyed. When I worked at the Lego store, when you have those like boxes around the like Daily Bugle, which were like in the display case, we had to throw those out. And like if we didn't, we'd get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and technically these are considered stolen property. So if Lego gets their hands on it, they destroy it, but they can't do anything because it's in my possession. But
that's why they'll never leave his closet.
Well, so they're going to be hanged eventually as my background. I got to figure out a good way to hang them though.
And then Brad is never heard from again.
So that's one of them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I've seen this one before.
Ooh.
I've seen this. You.
Scott's like, damn.
Oh.
So
right.
This is the king.
I need to know where you live and if you
That's
have
why
a
I don't
dog.
give out my address, Scott.
Do you have a dog?
No.
Okay.
Do you have a dog?
Off to a good start.
JJ, I'm going to be right back.
So you see so there's the king on this one with the castle in the background, and then the top it says kingdoms.
That looks so cool.
Wow. My other castle banner has been shown in a video. If you watch Cheesy Studios video on Fantasy Era, I show my banner.
That was a great video.
Yes. Thank you. So I showed it there, but I'm going to tell you guys, those cost me more than around $250 each.
I mean,
that's surprising. I would have figured it'd be way more.
I would have.
Oh, 100%. That is my holy grail item right there. I own those because I'm such a big Kingdoms fan and I will not stop looking. I also own a Fantasy Era one, but yeah, so those are the Kingdoms items that are out there. There's a couple keychains. Oh, actually, there's the Princess keychain, a Jester keychain. I actually have them. I meant to grab images, and a King as a keychain. All three of those were keychains at one point.
That's cool.
There's some cool items that
wasn't
are out there.
there another type of chess set, or am I thinking of a different thing?
That's Fantasy Era.
That was
okay.
Thinking of Fantasy and Pirate.
Okay, got it.
The Pirate one's my favorite one. I'm not gonna lie.
Which Pirates also had an advent calendar. If you didn't,
yeah, they did.
Really?
That was a fun one.
Yep.
Top 3 advent calendars right there. But yeah, so that's Kingdoms, which in my opinion, again, super just filled out as a theme. So much cool stuff to it. I can't help but love the theme even with the simple builds, even with the issues. It's fun.
I mean, I think it's safe to say, like, of all the different time capsules we've done so far, this one's probably got the strongest legacy behind it, outside of maybe Bionicle could rival it a little bit.
Well, Bionicle rivals it easily, but
Bionicle's probably past.
There's so many people that are into Lego solely because of a castle theme, and I'm sure Kingdoms inspired a lot of people around like me, JJ's age, that just brought them back into Lego, like Scott. And I'm sure Scott's still kicking himself for not getting those sets. Sorry, I've
gotten so many comments.
Tell me about your love for dreams. Sorry, Brad.
So many people have told me how Kingdoms was around the time they were getting out of their dark age, like when they were adults and stuff. So it tracks. I think Fantasy Kingdoms, it brought a lot of people back into Castle, and I
believe it.
Credits where credits due.
Now looking at the overall legacy of the theme, the question now becomes, well, if this was so great, why did they cancel it? Why did it end? The strong going theory is Lord of the Rings killed this, and it made them retool into Castle 2013, and that didn't work, and now we kind of know what happened from there.
So I think, I mean, my opinion on the 2013 stuff was, if you can't afford Lord of the Rings,
this is what you got.
Castle.
Yeah.
Why this was killed, I don't know, but I would like to very strongly have a word with whoever made that decision.
I think that's the weird thing that's always bothered me, though, is 2013 Castle, if you look at it, is a Kingdoms 2.0.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't change the factions besides color-wise. I mean, we're all friends with Ben, who loves his Dragon Knights. And
he's crazy over those things.
But like the figures, they actually went down. Besides the Dragon Knights, the like line figures went down in quality. All that stuff. And there's all this issues like that with 2013 Castle, which is why I have an issue with it. It's like they took the simple builds of Kingdoms and made them even simpler, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So to me, the struggle I have is like, if you're just going to do that, if you're going to keep the same formula as Kingdoms, why not keep adding on to Kingdoms? And it might just be because they wanted that basic line of sets of a castle and blah, 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 blah.
They could have been like using this theme to kind of like test the water, see what people are interested in, and then they kind of went from there.
Yeah. You could have just added new factions. If they're going to already design...
That would have been perfect, honestly. Like the way you describe it, like, oh, it's called Kingdom. So there's multiple kings. We start off with 2, then we add a new one every wave. That would have been perfect. And it would have been a way to continue on the story for for a Lego IP, not a other brand IP, but like a Lego IP. It would have been a way to continue their story similar to like Ninjago or something.
Yeah.
And then you can have like they did with the Joust, where you could bring in a classic faction back for like a little cameo, and it kind of tries to loop everything together and make it into something cohesive. And
what I love is they didn't just try to stick a Black Falcon into it. They made the Black Falcon look appropriate for that theme.
It's a unique looking thing. It's not black and blue. It's just black and gray. Like it's
modernized.
And I feel like my gut tells me the reason they didn't do named characters is because they had literally just done that with Knights Kingdom 2 and Knights Kingdom 1 with Jaco and Vladek and everybody. And they weren't, and like Ninjago was just about to launch, and there's no reason why would we try to like just generic castle, be done with it, and it's out there and people can go nuts over it.
And that's the thing though, this team didn't need named characters.
No,
it needed characters that
you make your own story.
Exactly. It just was factions going against each other, and that was the perfect formula. And it's like the great thing about Castle is you don't need named characters. It's fun. I love it. I have a video coming out soon about why I think named characters are important. But they do the amazing job of just being like, here's a kingdom. This is your kingdom. This is your character. You have these characters that feel like named characters in it that you could give them names if you want to. Just
give them names, give them stories.
Exactly.
You know, here is your variety. Make your own world.
Exactly.
They're always honest about making our own world. They literally gave us the blueprint with these sets and then walked away.
With this theme, you were given the base to build your own story and add the name of the characters. You were given the base and you built from there.
Yep.
I really just feel I feel bad for this theme because I feel like had Lord of the Rings not come out, this would have been a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like there's no evidence that proves that Lord of the Rings killed this, but I feel like Lord of the Rings came out. It was an IP that a lot of people hold near and dear. Yeah. And everybody said, oh, never mind, going for this now. And Kingdom suffered. It gimped on for a few years. It was retired. And then kind of like Scott said, here's the discount castle theme for anybody who can't afford the Lord of the Rings stuff. And now here we go. Like I really feel like that's probably what happened with this.
The issue is that it probably was a little bit different back then. Not Lord of the Rings and Castle fans don't always cross over. No, and I think that needs to be realized by many groups of people. I'm not saying that's what you guys are saying, but like,
no.
There's a lot of people. I'm part of this big giant Castle Discord, and so many people are Castle fans, but they're not Lord of the Rings fans. They'll buy them because they're fantasy sets,
right?
So that's the issue. Is like I do always wonder how that affected it. I know it heavily affected 2013 Castle.
Yeah, it did. But and then honestly, I wonder if one of the other kind of nails was the closure of Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because when Toys R Us closed, Castle died.
Yep. Like
you can almost
Toys R Us went under like the same exact time.
Yes.
And which it's like, all right, we have Targets now. We have Walmarts. We have the places. You stick Lego in everything.
But back then, Lego shelf space at Target and Walmart was a premium.
It was very
it had to be something that they knew would sell and move through.
I mean, now Target's got like 2 full aisles of Lego because they know people are coming looking for it. So
yep.
Walmart's a giant aisle basically to itself. I mean,
yeah.
It's
crazy.
The legacy of this is it's so awesome and it's so sad that it kind of like got the shaft in the end, and they rebooted it with something that wasn't as nearly as good.
That's the crazy thing is the legacy of this set theme is that it ruined the theme that came after it.
Correct.
Like literally people got this and was like, wait, this is amazing. We love Kingdoms. 2013 Castle comes out and they're like,
no,
kind of garbage.
This is the ugly steps relative. We want this instead. Give us the old, bring it back.
there was a member.
My 2013 castle, which then made the theme die, which is the saddest truth I think it's
so
out
brutal.
there.
So brutal.
Like when I originally met the people who eventually founded our lug, one of them was a big castle guy. He moved out of the area, but I always asked him about it because I was at that point I was just a sponge, just trying to learn as much as I could.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, if you're gonna look at castle, look at anything 2012 or before. Don't look at 2013 because it is recycled garbage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he did not hold up. I mean, I went out and still bought everything from the 2013 line. I have it all. Some of them, many of them, like those troop builder packs, I have stacks of them downstairs. But
well, those you buy, but not the $1.50 blacksmith.
all right, hold on.
A couple years later, pal. Okay, I learned my lesson.
But that's the crazy thing is like there is still a fan base, and I want to give that fan base the respect that they deserve. Who are fans of 2013 cast. So I'm not trying to crap just sorely on 2013 cast. I think there's lots of issues.
But the problem is if you look at everything that came before it, and then you look at what we ended on, and that's I think why I am so badly craving Castle back now is because I have taken the time to learn about the previous themes, to collect some of the previous themes when they're affordable, to look at the Lion Knight Castle, to look at the Creator 3-in-1 castles we've got over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And then, I have like greatness,
right?
13. But
they had big shoes to fill in after.
Yes. It's a legendary theme, and sadly, the 1 year when it looked like they didn't devote some resources to it was the year that it just cratered.
Fell off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I miss Castle so much. Rub it in.
No, I'm saying this is why can't we get something like this anymore?
Thank you.
Why can't we get the poly bag? Like they have all these castle items with they can just throw a peasant in it. Like
if Lego really wants to be going green like they say they are, bring us those boxes back. Get rid of the poly bags.
We are getting close to that because we're getting that $10 Mandalorian speeder and we're getting that $10 Ghost Rider. Oh, at the time of this video's release, we've already gotten them. They're out and the Ghost Rider bike is out. Those are good. Like 2 minifigures, a good little vehicle, $10 done. Like they're
and shrink the boxes, honestly.
That.
Like they don't need to have as big of boxes as they do. They can make them smaller.
I don't.
We're getting up on tangent.
But they got to. Well, they use that. They have those specific type of boxes now. Like they only ship them in like 4 different types of boxes.
Yeah, that's how it goes. When I worked at the Lego store, like you could tell what sets were kind of because they had.
I also feel like the other thing is Lego very much holds themselves as a premium product.
Oh yeah,
they very much are. They don't want their stuff being like, oh, here's a little $4 set next to the candy bars at Walmart while you're cashing out. Like, oh, look at this, grab it.
But CMFs are there, and CMFs
are
exactly. But I think
they're in fancy little box.
No, like I think it's like if you're going to buy the CMF for $5, there it is. They're not going to give you a build with that for $5 because you go down the aisle and gets the bigger, and that's how they're going to draw you in. But
give it just
weird.
Take one shot, do a Castle poly bag, see how well it sells.
You have to go that low. Do a 3-in-1 because I'm having to do like 3-in-1 $10-$20 castle set.
Yeah.
Will be I know me and him, we've talked about this last time I was on here. Me and him will buy them out ourselves.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now,
my problem.
Audience, everyone I know, my audience, my Fast Castle fan base, they're gonna go ham on that set. If it's
crazy.
They buy sets that are closely related to Castle because they're so desperately wanting something. Like
you think the clone battle packs sell? Just wait for those to come back.
Right.
You better believe it'll fly.
And like we said before, give me the Chima style 4 figures with a banner battle pack. And it's not a matter of how many you'll sell. It's how much money, how much just pure profit you're making.
How quickly it will sell out or you have to remake it.
Because, and let's be honest, we've said it before, Brad, if in a couple of days when the new sets come out, if they had a castle line, you and I would be there and we would clean it out ourselves. And then we'd go across the street to Target, and then we'd go down the street to Walmart, and then we'd go down the entire side of the state, just going stopping at every single place we got, because that's what we do. Because
I'll tell you right now, I would do that. And if someone was like, oh, I want one of those, I'm like, I'm buying it for you. I don't give a crap. Like you are gonna walk out of here with a cat. If I have to go
You'd be
through
happy.
everyone's cart to give them castle sets that I
Yeah.
paid for, I'd be going to Lego conventions with baskets of that $10 castle set. Being like,
You know
let's
what?
get castle back, boys.
You know
I
what? I,
think
see you like
further-
Cyberpunk. You need a castle set. There you
That
go.
Yes,
further
you need a
proves the legacy of this theme.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a better way to top that.
No, I think that's a perfect spot for us to wrap up here. So first of all, I'd like to thank Brad for joining us for the first Time Capsule 2026. This is a very exciting video. Brad, where can everybody find you if they have not found you already?
Guys, I'm Brad Archives on TikTok, Instagram, and most importantly, YouTube, where I do my series Tavern Talk, where I dive into old castle themes. I talk every week about Lego Castle and or fantasy in some different way. So if you're into this topic and you haven't found me yet, I'd be actually really surprised. But yeah, you can find me through all that stuff. I got a lot of awesome stuff coming out in 2026. Knights Kingdom 1 Tavern Talk, a Ninja Tavern Talk at some point. I got a podcast with Duck Bricks where we talk about why original Lego characters are important. Like I got stuff working. I mean, I'm literally building right now a Serpent Knight mock for my fantasy world. So I got a lot of things in the work. So if you like Lego Castle, just stop on by and say hi.
Brad is one of our best friends with the show, so definitely make sure you check out his stuff if you have not already.
Appreciate it.
Speaking of which, make sure you check out our other videos because we've had some fun stuff so far. You can make sure, well, first things first, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so you're notified when all new episodes go live. These videos, Time Capsule, is always the third Tuesday of every month at 5 p.m. The flagship podcast that is on every Friday at 2 p.m. You can find me at yes,
if
go ahead.
you're looking for more castle content, you should check out that last time I was on here where we talked about the
Yes.
current state of
Thank
Lego
you.
Castle. So
That
really
video-
great thing. Also, pretty sure it's your most viewed video, which
And
I'm
it's
kind of proud
our
of.
best video
That
ever.
is
So like, yeah,
amazing
look
to
at
watch.
that.
Amazing to watch that thing go.
I don't think that'll ever be topped.
Oh, I'm trying this week,
At
guys.
least for
I'm
a
trying
while.
this week.
Ooh.
It's
Let's
up
go
there.
for it. Let's go for it.
It is the best one. Like it jumped a certain point. We're like, oh, I'll probably start leveling off. No, it just kept
We're like,
on
okay,
going.
it's been a week. It's gonna stop. Okay, it's been 2 weeks. Okay, we got 2,000. It's not
Okay,
gonna
it's
go
been a month.
3,000.
When it was going up, I was watching it. I was like, kept checking your most popular video, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna try
For
to get
some
them to the
reason, it
most.
wasn't
Gonna do
showing
it.
up. Like I kept looking, it wasn't showing up for some
Really?
reason.
because it was
Yeah.
so
Wild.
popular they couldn't track it.
Correct.
But the
You
next
can
time we
find
do this, we have to bring Ben and we have to let Ben talk for more than 5
Oh.
minutes.
That was my bad, guys. That's my bad.
You're all good.
Hey, you're
Wait,
passionate.
do 2013 castle with him. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a good idea. Getting back on track of the outro.
Yes,
You can find us on Instagram at the Brick Hour Pod. You can find me on Instagram at Langster Builds.
You can find me at Cameron Studios _
At Rogue Lannister.
We will see everybody in the next episode. Have a great night. Happy building.
Bye.